back to the channel. My name is Samantha.
And I am Scarlett.
And welcome if you're new. We'd love to have you here, so hit the subscribe button. And what are we going to be doing today?
We are doing a come bake with me video, and what are you making today?
I'm going to be making pumpkin bread loaves based on a recipe, but we wing it from that. We just have to have the right measurements.
And I'm going to be doing cake cookies from a box cake mix, and let's just see how this goes today.
Okay, so to start off, I used the recipe from foodnetwork.com. I kind of wing it, but basically I follow it like this. So you'll need 3.5 cups of all-purpose flour, or whatever flour you have will work. 3 cups sugar, either regular sugar or like I'm going to use is Splenda, which is from Walmart, because it's not real sugar. And then 1 cup vegetable oil, but I use canola, so I'm mixing with stuff here. And then 4 eggs, 1 can of pumpkin puree. Make sure it's pure, not full of the sugar and stuff. And then you'll need 2 teaspoons salt, 2 teaspoons baking soda, 1 teaspoon baking powder, nutmeg, allspice, cinnamon, all 1 teaspoon, and then half a teaspoon of ground cloves, and 2 those water.
Okay, and then for mine, I do just disregard everything on the back of the cake mix. So all you gotta do is the whole cake mix, 2 eggs, half a cup of oil, and that will be all for that. So let's go ahead and get started making our recipes. Sam is having me help her measure this out. This, if I had...
It looks like snow.
Okay, how much is that, 2 cups?
That's 2 cups, and then we need 1 more cup. So like I said, it is sweet and low basically, so not real sugar.
Especially diabetic friendly if you guys are on the keto diet, all that jazz.
Okay, good. So we got that started. What do you got to start with?
So all I already did was pulled my cake mix out. I just got it in here. Also, look at this cute spoon. Can't wait for Christmas videos with this little holiday utensils. And then I need to crack 2 eggs, and then I'm gonna throw a little bit of vanilla extract in there. And then I'm gonna add in, I don't know if they're gonna look right, some of these Halloween sprinkles since it is Halloween weekend, but you could actually do these for Christmas too. You could just switch out the stuff for holiday stuff. And she is pouring her oil.
Yeah, I need a cup of oil, so I'm over here pouring in that cup.
Oh, this is brand new. I didn't know the vanilla was brand new.
I'm gonna pour this in there.
I'm just I'm kind of winging this. I haven't made these in a long time. I used to make these a lot when I would do my YouTube videos back in 2017. And
then like I mentioned, you're gonna need 4 eggs for this. It sounds like a lot, but it's actually the perfect amount. So you're just gonna crack these open here. Do that really quick. Normally I would do the double-handed crack, but I don't feel like making a mess right now. And then make sure after you're done cracking your eggs that you wash your hands, because that's a key thing. So we're on egg number 3, and then we'll just throw these out and then get our last egg.
So now that I got the eggs in here, I gotta get the oil as well, and then we'll come back and do an update in a second. She's at the part of doing what now?
I've put the flour, the sugar, the 4 eggs, the oil, and then I put the 3/4 cup water. And I'm gonna put a tablespoon, which is equal to 2 teaspoons of baking powder.
And then I forgot to mention, so since we're gonna be doing Halloween cookies since it's Halloween weekend, I'm gonna dye the batter. So I'm gonna make it orange, try and make it orange. It may come out different for the film, but I'm gonna do that real quick before I start mixing.
Look at my big box.
I know, it's bigger than her head.
So I'm gonna do the same thing.
I'm sort of eyeballing all this, so let's hope they come out good for film.
So y'all can really mess with the size of how much you put.
And then I want to mention too, sometimes recipes come out different because of elevation, so
if yours don't turn out looking like this,
I would keep it in mind that it could be because of the elevation. Just food for thought. I'm starting to mix this now. It looks absolutely atrocious, but it comes out delicious. I'm getting the orange color that I wanted, sort of.
Next things next. The reason why this is called pumpkin bread, your pan of pumpkin. I just got the one from Walmart because it was cheapest. It really doesn't matter what you want to get, depending on where you're from.
Inflation hasn't affected that yet.
Walmart, Target, Aldi, Sam's Club, all of those good places you probably find it at. Smith's, Albertsons, you know.
So I'm just over beating the hell out of the cookie dough.
And after I get all the pumpkin out of here, I'm gonna give it a good whisk. And then obviously for the spices, I just wing it. I know what it says on the recipe, but I don't follow that.
You follow what your heart says.
Exactly.
Okay. I've almost got all this mixed up. It's not the orange I thought it was gonna be. So it looks, honestly it looks like pumpkin orange on the camera, but it's not. It's more like a reddish orange. So I think I gotta put more yellow in there.
So yeah, we're gonna do this and we'll be back.
Be right back, y'all.
Okay, so next up for the pumpkin bread, we're gonna be adding some vanilla. Again, follow your heart for this. I just do a splish splash, taking a bath from skin. I do a splish splash.
I am still trying to, after like 5 minutes, trying to get this to the orange color I want. It may end up turning out more of a peachy tone.
Pumpkin spice. Just shake some of that in there.
It looks orange on camera. That's what's tripping me out. But in the bowl, it looks more like a pink.
Some cinnamon. Shake some of that in there. Want to give it the really good spice. Got your cloves. Not too much of these because it really is a powerful thing. So just go very.
That looks so satisfying.
Just very.
Show the bowl in a minute when you're done.
And then we have our ground nutmeg. You got to be light with this one too. So just give it a shaky shake.
That container is so old.
It's still got, okay? And then we just need our salt. Doesn't matter what kind of salt you get. Again, normally you're supposed to measure this, but I already lost my measuring spoon, so we're just going to go a little bit.
Because salt brings out the flavor, y'all. Y'all know that. I'm sure you know that.
It brings out your spice. Your spice of life.
Okay, I got the color I wanted. And now we're going to add in some sprinkles, and then she's going to start mixing up her deliciousness.
We'll
show you the bowls. So we're face fronting camera now. It looks really pretty on camera, so it's the orange I wanted, and then Samantha.
This is it before we pre-mixed. It's got all the spices here, and then again, you can go with your heart. Don't forget your salt and vanilla and your spices that I mentioned. And I'm gonna mix this up, and then I'll show you guys after I'm done mixing what it looks like.
Okay, so here is my cookie mix. Again, like I said earlier, just get whatever holiday sprinkles. Miss Sammy over here is in the process of pouring it out. We'll show you a better image in a minute, but here it is all in there.
I gotta mix the rest of it.
Anyway, but here is our cookie and bread mix, and I'll update when we're getting ready to put everything in the oven. Update, Sam got her clothes stained. We'll be back after this intermission. Folks, we are back. So, I forgot how giant this cookie sheet is, so I'm only gonna be able to put 6 on here for the first batch. They do spread from what I can remember. I haven't made these in a while, so hopefully they come out good for the film. So here are these, and then some.
I have 2 loaves of bread. I don't know how to,
just like,
I gotta beat them, so, oh, okay, yeah, we're gonna beat these.
So these are gonna go in the oven. She's gonna beat her bread.
Beat that boy with a bat, smack.
And then we'll be back after this interlude again. Like, I found my mom's kitchen timer for Christmas. I know, it's almost Christmas season. November 1st is the first day of the holiday season for us anyway, so I set this for 10 minutes and we'll check on the cookies. Sam's getting all the stuff cleaned up in the back. Okay, so real quick, usually we make like homemade frosting, so like, we do like buttercream usually for some of like our homemade cakes and stuff. If you guys saw my Vlogmas last year, you guys saw me make the frosting there, so you guys know. Anyway, so I'm just gonna take this vanilla from Great Value brand. Sam's in the background getting ready to make her cream cheese. Anyway, so I'm just gonna turn this black as I can. So I'm gonna mix all these colors from the food dye and see what color we can come up with, and I'll be back in a second.
Hi, human beings. Okay, I almost tripped. It's fine. Okay, so I just melted a whole half stick of butter, which is literally melted, so we're making a cream cheese frosting, which might go disastrous, but I have a half stick of butter, or 1 cup, half a cup of butter. Oh my god, 1 stick.
Okay, side note for my disaster, I do not have black frosting. I have like a Frankenstein green, so I'm just gonna work with this and just use it as the frosting for the cookies. Anyway, take over.
So I put the butter stick in there. I have a package of cream cheese. I don't know, I might just be wasting this. It turns out horribly. So we're gonna open this and struggle to do so. So I'm gonna just whip out the handy dandy scissors. We all love our scissors. And then open it up and reveal our cream cheese. And then we're just gonna get that in the bowl. And then it says to do 3 cups of powdered sugar.
My hand is completely bleeding.
But I think I'm just gonna do it like little by little, like a cup at a time. And then vanilla. So we'll see what I do. Anyway. Okay guys, so a little update. I put the cream cheese and the butter in the bowl. Now I have vanilla. I'm just gonna do a splash of this. I don't believe in hand mixers. I believe in my own strength in my arm. Whatever happens with that, it's gonna happen. So I have this powdered sugar.
Hey besties.
She's back. I have this powdered sugar. It's brand new, so I gotta open it up. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, honestly. So,
do you need my help?
No, I'm trying to figure out what I'm actually doing.
Anyway, so this is, like I said earlier, this is the color I'm gonna stick with. It's very pretty. I'm really excited. It's more like, it's not Frankenstein green, it's not like bright green. It's like, almost like a Frankenstein bride green. That's what I call it.
So I'm gonna start with, let's see. About like a 3/4 cup of powdered sugar.
Oh, I gotta check the cookies.
I don't know how 10 minutes went by that fast, but anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and get some mixing.
Checking the cookies in the background.
And then we'll catch up.
Oh my gosh.
They're spreading a lot. Okay guys, update on the cream cheese frosting. I ended up following a recipe that, like I said, had a half stick of softened butter. So I just threw a stick of butter in the microwave for about 45 seconds. Melted it kind of, but not really, just softened it enough. And then I took 1 package of cream cheese. It doesn't matter what kind of brand new cream cheese you take or make and use. So I did that, and then I got it a little bit more soft, so I was putting it on the stove while everything is in the oven. And then I ended up using I don't know, probably about 2.5 cups of powdered sugar, because instead of adding it 1 cup at a time, I took a big spoon and then I just started scooping it in there and mixing it.
Second batch is going in.
And so I told you guys I believed in hand mixing. I'm too lazy to mess with those beaters. And so the texture we have is nice and creamy. So once our pumpkin bread comes out of the oven, we can take this and smear it over top. And yeah, do you have any updates back there, Rusty?
I'll just say, we have a casualty.
They're half burnt.
One of my cookies is completely burnt. Don't know how it happened. But yeah, that happens when you're filming. So here y'all see, everything happens raw on camera on our channel.
Yep. So we'll catch up soon.
Hi, I'm Scarlett.
Hi. You want to see the therapy doll?
You guys know our personal channels.
She'll be linked in the description.
Ice cream dolls, ice cream babies, down below in the description. They have helped us through a lot. They helped my mom in the 90s and early 2000s before we came along. I highly suggest, especially if you cannot afford actual therapy, investing in a therapy doll.
Especially ice cream babies.
Or stuffed animal or something.
We call them ice cream babies. You can get ice cream dolls off of eBay, Etsy, or there's a few other websites that they sell them on. They're all vintage from the 80s. Some of them were in the really late 80s, some early. All of them look different. They vary from price to price. Some are as cheap as 20.
Some are big. If you guys have been on our individual channels, especially last year during Vlogmas, you always saw Pearl, Ruthie, Christopher. And then, of course, in our vlog, especially from Trauma, you saw baby Samantha, baby Scarlett, Michael, you know.
And so
they're the cutest things in the world for us.
You can get, I think it's 8-inch, 12 inches, 36 inches.
I think so.
And there's even life-size ones kind of screamy.
The life-size ones are kind of scary.
There was one ice cream doll that was, right here of her.
It's disturbing.
And then also another place to check out would probably be local, thrift stores. I've seen some at Goodwill. I've seen some at, Thrift Town. That's one of the places from ours. But I'm sure they have them at your thrift store as well. Sometimes they'll be packaged in, a plastic, or they'll just be on the shelves, which also there's Cabbage Patch dolls, which are basically also out of the same time as them, but ice cream babies are better.
Okay, we'll be back when everything is almost done. Okay, so they are finally rested out of the oven, and I'm gonna let her go. Hers was so pretty. She's
I'm gonna put this down and pick this up. Don't worry, I just washed my hands before this, guys, so it's a little bit drippy. The cream cheese frosting I put on a little.
It looks so good. She put
it's
sprinkles.
Black sprinkles, not black pepper. Nobody freak out.
She put the sprinkles to make it more festive.
And then the other one's just plain. I would pick it up, but I don't want to cross-contaminate for soy because my mom is soy intolerant.
Okay, and then here are my little cookies. They're giant, and the frosting's melting because the kitchen's still a little bit warm. But they came out super cute. I put orange sprinkles on top. So they came out really pretty. If you guys do recreate these recipes,
please send us a photo and tag us on Twitter or post it on Instagram. Tag us. Our handles are always in the description.
And happy Halloween, guys. Be safe and healthy this Halloween season.
Make sure to get your candy, get your spirit up, and like this video. Turn on post notifications. Subscribe so you can become a part of the family. And let us know what you guys want to see from us also as well. And we'll make sure to get to all your requests. And we love you guys so much. And we'll see you
in our next video, which hopefully will be soon. Bye!